My guest is the governorship candidate of NDC, Oyo State. That's Nigeria Democratic Congress, Oyo State. My guest is Honorable Akeem Adebola Yusuf, MNI. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Victor. How are you doing?
I'm fine, sir. Good to see you, sir.
Nice to see you too. And thanks for the good work.
Well, thank you, sir. That's the Guba candidate of NDC or your state. Sir, how is NDC?
NDC is good. We're growing.
Well,
we're getting ready for the big race.
The big race. Yeah. 2027.
Yes.
So 2027 is a big race.
It's a big race.
What about, we'd like to know the court ruling which voided NDC registration some weeks back. Has it been settled?
The court itself has come out to say that the reports were inaccurate, that there was nothing like a deregistration of the party. That is on the side of the court. The actual fundamentals of that case was a complaint from an organization that our party's logo is similar to theirs, and they had also applied to INEC for registration before NDC. And of course, very many people were like, what would lead to the deregistration of a party just because the logo looks like a logo of another applicant, not even another political party. So the court has come to clarify that it did not grant an order for the deregistration. So everything is going on well. We are all uploading all our candidates. We have done our presidential and national assembly candidates. Currently, we're uploading our state governorship and state assembly candidates. So
INEC is working.
INEC is working with us. Yes.
So candidates are being uploaded now.
Definitely.
All right, that's NDC Guba candidates, Oyo State, Honorable Akeem Adebola Yusuf, MNI. Remember, you can join us live on Facebook. We are now live on Facebook, Lagelu FM 96.7. We are live now on Facebook, Lagelu FM 96.7. Ẹ̀tún láǹfààní láti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lórí ìkànnì ìbánidọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ wa, Lagelu FM 96.7. Tásìkò bá tó á fún yín láǹfààní láti pè wọlé. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ní ìbéèrè kan àbí òmíràn tẹ́ fẹ́ jù sí àlejò wa ẹ̀ láǹfààní láti ṣe tí àsìkò tó bá tó. All right, it's 96.7 Lagelu FM, Naija Today, with Victor Pius. Sir, I would like to meet Akeem Adebola Yusuf. Would like to know more about you. Who is Akeem Adebola Yusuf, sir?
Well, Akeem is a gentle man, I hope. I believe, a technocrat who found myself in politics. I was a professional banker for almost 30 years. But in the course of my banking career, I also had stints in governance, both at the state and the federal level. I was the pioneer special advisor to the governor of Oyo State on due process, which I set up.
The present government?
No. To the government of Oyo State generally.
Okay, government of Oyo State generally.
In 2005, under Governor Rashidi Ladoja, as the then was, that was the first time we had due process in Oyo State, and I was the one who set up that unit.
The first time?
That was the first time. And subsequently, after my banking career, I also served with the former Minister for Communications as Special Advisor on Digital Transformation. That's Honorable Adebayo Shitu. So, I've also been, I'm also an alumnus of the National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies. So that which happened after my banking career. And I ended my banking career officially as the managing director of a bank in the Gambia. And also afterwards, I was invited by another bank in Sierra Leone to do a turnaround management for them. So, a well-grounded person both in public and private sector administration, both in policy making and decision making, performance metrics. So in a nutshell, that is me, a proud Nigerian, a very proud Nigerian. I'm a very proud indigenous of Oyo State, and I'm offering my service to the people of the state that it is high time we actually return Oyo State to the pace-setting status that we've always had.
Your credentials are intimidating.
I would just say, I don't think they're intimidating. I would just say that I've been here and there.
Ọmọ Ìbàdàn ni.
Ọmọ Ìbàdàn ni mí.
Agboolé ibo.
Agboolé Olúṣọ̀kan lọ́rọ̀yàn.
Lọ́rọ̀yàn bí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Wọ́n lè súnmọ́ bàbá Ládọjà gan. Olúbàdàn tilẹ̀ Ìbàdàn. Wọ́n lè súnmọ́ wọn gan.
A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run.
Àwọn èèyàn wò pé ìsúnmọ́ tí ẹ súnmọ́ bàbá Ládọjà ó kùn díẹ̀ káàtó. Ṣé ẹ rí bẹ́ẹ̀?
Èmi ò mọ ibi táwọn èèyàn ṣe rò pé bóyá ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó. Àfi tẹ́ bá láyé mi pé kí ló kù díẹ̀ káàtó pa súnmọ́ra ẹni ṣe wá dìjà. Àbí àti ń gbọ́mọ létí tó rúnkún ṣẹ̀jẹ̀.
Wọ́n lọ possible pé báwọn ṣe ń wò ó likely kẹ́ bá APC ṣiṣẹ́.
Tí bá máa bá APC ṣiṣẹ́ màá ti bá APC ṣiṣẹ́ látọjọ́ tó ti pẹ́. Láti ọdún tó ti pẹ́.
Láti ọdún tó ti pẹ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Wow. So I would like to hear from you. We would like you to give us the picture of Oyo State of your dream. The Oyo State of your dream.
The Oyo State of my dream is that place that our children are eagerly looking forward to their future in the state. That our children are not even dreaming of jackpying because we have made plans for what they are going to be and what they are going to be doing. The Oyo State that lays the fundamental foundations of a sound health care system that starts with our maternal health care, prenatal health care, delivery health care, postnatal health care, primary health care, that gives our people excellent health, because there is no society you're going to build except the people are healthy and being taken care care of. After the healthcare system, we're now going to build an educational system. We have an educational system now. Wow. But like somebody told me in 2020, and that was actually what eventually made me agree to go into politics. He said, while we were in the cabinet in 2005, I made some comments about the education system and the likely outcomes that we're going to be getting in 15 to 20 years.
Are you not comfortable with the educational system currently being practiced?
No, I am not. You see, the education we're giving our children is not preparing them for the real world. We're going into a world now that is technology-based. That is a modern challenge for everybody. But we also have to marry with the kind of education we had in our own time, where you are developing the mental and you are developing the brains and the minds and the bodies of our children. We must put in functionality into the educational system. So we must have an education system that describes the kind of child we want the kind of product we want this educational system to produce. What do we want to teach them? We have to enrich the curriculum. When we do that, what kind of teaching faculty do we want to have? Presently, we have turned teaching into a job of so we have to go back to the days when teachers were motivated. I remember when we were in secondary school in government college, and you're always looking forward to a new term, because you know that some teachers will have collected their car loans over the holidays, and there will be new cars to wash.
Wow.
And you, the students, especially if it's your class teacher that is among, or any of your teachers among the ones that bought cars, you know that some of the goodies of the car washing will come to you. And back then too, teachers were being developed. I remember that every long holiday, every summer holiday like we're going into now, almost all teachers were going into refresher courses. You'll see them in various faculties. The physics teachers are in faculty of physics in UI, the chemistry teachers in faculty of chemistry, all going on refresher courses. Those are the kind of things. What teaching faculty do we want to give these children? Then, what performance standards are we going to be setting for the teachers, for the students, for the parents? After we have done that with the healthcare system and the education system, we know now that we have sound minds and sound bodies. Kilokon, food. We must attend to food security. we must make sure that the prices of food remains low and constant, and not by making the farmers poorer. We have to increase the acreage of our smallholder farmers. We have to put in incentives in mechanization, in irrigation, in storage, even in haulage.
Incentives,
so that our smallholder farmers can actually do more, plant more, grow more, so that they can earn more. And when they are able to store, when they are able to have year-round farming due to because of irrigation, the prices of food will come down, but the volume of production of smallholder farmers will increase. So they will actually be making more money, yet the prices of their goods are lower and more stable. So you won't buy corn at 500 naira during rainy season and buy it at 1,000 naira.
It will remain stable.
It will remain stable. After we have done that with the smallholder farms, we will now go into our undeveloped land and bring in mechanized farming. We have to encourage mechanized farming, because that is going to take us to the next level of what we're going to do. Because with mechanized farming, we're going to be solving two problems. We're going to be creating jobs. We're going to be improving security in our agrarian communities, because we're going to be having less forests. And we're going to be putting security in those communities. Amotekun State Police is coming. We're going to draft them into those areas to protect the farmers and the agricultural investors. Then people are working for them. The next thing we're going to do is put agro-allied processing points in every local government. Every local government in Oyo State must be a production center, so that our youth can have gainful employment. So you see that one thing must be leading to the other.
But why is it so difficult for our leaders to achieve this? Governor Makinde said this during his campaign. Former Governor late Ajimobi said this during his campaign. The same thing goes out to Akala and the rest. But why are they finding it so difficult?
You see,
talk is cheap.
You see, talk will always be cheap, because very often people say it and they do not know what to do. It is not because they do not have good intention. It is because they do not have good implementation. Like
good
you say,
implementation.
Yes, like you say about football. Oh, he has a good starter, but they lacked finishing. A team that dribbles very well, has ball possession and no shot at goal, they are not going to win. And you will see the other team, Mokonsari Kiri, on the field. But one striker just sees one loose opportunity,
and that's it,
and fires a shot 1-0 until win World Cup. That is how it happens. So when, like I said, when you bring in the excellence of the private sector and match it with the pragmatism of the public sector, you're going to have better results, because we're going to run a government that measures performance. We must be asking ourselves, we must set goals at the beginning of the year. You see, what we do is we run budgets, and that is the mistake we make. We run budgets, we do not run plans. Nigeria got it all wrong when we stopped development planning. So it's all about budget. Okay, we're going to do this, we're going to buy rice, we're going to buy beans, we're going to be giving children pencils. No. We are going to be giving children a good education in this kind of system, in this kind of this, in this kind of that, and then we are going to be making budgets to suit those plans. So if you do not start with a planning system, you will never be able to implement anything.
Wow.
So that is what has been wrong. It's not like governance is rocket science. Gbogbo ala ń lọ lu èbó. Àwọn èbó wà láti.
Wọ́n wà látọ̀run.
Wọ́n wà látọ̀run náà.
Kí ló wá ṣe tiwa báyìí?
Why
are we getting it wrong?
We get it wrong because another fundamental thing, we see governance and leadership as a privilege, as enjoyment. Victor becomes the GM of NTA and he says, ayé ti jáde. We don't see leadership as service. We don't see leadership as the opportunity to cast your own name in gold for future generations.
Wow.
So we're always looking at the benefits of leadership and not the responsibilities of leadership. we eventually always end up putting the cart before the horse.
Or the horse.
So if we look at the responsibilities first, and the benefits are just the perks. They are there because they know that you will work late. They are there because they know that you will receive 1,000 calls a day. But it is those perks that we're all enjoying for. So governance has always been our shortcoming in Nigeria.
So are you set for this election?
Yes, we are.
Do you have the financial strength?
Financial strength.
Politics in Nigeria.
There is more to elections than financial strength. And I always tell people, I say, Oyo State is a classical example. We have had a long history since 1993. And it's always ironical that very often the bigger spenders always lose elections. So financial strength, everybody will spend money.
The bigger spenders
usually lose elections in Oyo State.
But the current governor did not lose.
It was a second-term governor.
Okay.
When he was coming in the first time, the sitting government outspent him. Late Seriki Adiojob outspent Chief Kolapo Ishola. Seriki outspent late Governor Lamadeshino.
What about Akala?
Late Governor
Akala spent
late
money.
Governor Adeshino outspent Governor Ladoja.
Akala.
Late Akala outspent Ajimobi.
Of course.
So it always happens. So you see, financial strength, yes, money has to be spent on elections. But the money you spend does not mean you win elections. It is the people's thumbprints on your ballots that will actually make you win elections. You will give them the money, but the money does not mean that they will put their thumbs on your party logo. So financial strength, we will do what we have to do within the limits of what we are able to do, and by God's grace, we will win.
By God's grace, NDC will win, says the Guba candidate of NDC. That's Honorable Hakeem Adebola Yusuf, MNI. That's the governorship candidate of Nigerian Democratic Congress, Oyo State. You can join us live on Facebook. I have Omolara Iyakam on Facebook. I also have Ayomide on Facebook. Imafio J. Peters. Good evening, Sir Pius. You are doing a great job. I greet our guest in the studio. Forward ever, backward never. Amen. All right, drop your message on Facebook, Lagelu FM 96.7, and also share this very program. I'll be back soon.
Wọ́n tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọn ò lè ṣaláì má panilẹ́rìn lákòókò àpéjọpọ̀ ìtakùrọ̀sọ orí ìlà mọ̀lẹ́bí mi. Ó tiẹ̀ da ohun tí gbogbo wọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí ni mò ń sè. Ó náà ni àmì ìdánimọ̀ mi ti ṣe Maggi native jollof rice. Ìtọ́wò ẹ̀kan lásán, àròyé kankan ò sí lẹ́yìn ẹ̀.
Maggi Star tá a ṣe látara ẹ̀wà sóyà, àlùbọ́sà adùn chili àti kànáfùrù.
Oúnjẹ alẹ́ ti délẹ̀, ẹ máa bọ̀ jẹ́jẹ́ tàbí kí ẹ má wá rárá.
Maggi Star yóò sọ gbogbo oúnjẹ tá a ṣe dohun ara ọ̀tọ̀. Yóò sì tún sọ àkókò náà dàkókò mánigbàgbé.
Ìdílé onílera pípé, ọjọ́ ọ̀la tó ń tàn, ṣètò ọjọ́ iwájú rẹ ní ọ̀nà tí ó láàbò, ìlera rẹ, yíyàn rẹ, ọjọ́ iwájú rẹ náà. Ìfètòsọ́mọ bíbí ń ranni lọ́wọ́ láti pinnu ìgbà àti iye ọmọ tí o fẹ́ bí. Ó ń fún ìdílé ní agbára láti múra sílẹ̀ ní ti ẹ̀mí àti ọrọ̀ ajé.
Nítorí náà, ṣètò lónìí fún ọ̀la tó dára jùlọ. Síbẹ̀, àwọn oyún àti oyún tí ó ń jábọ́ tí ó lè fi ayé ẹni sínú ewu lè ṣẹlẹ̀. Lábẹ́ òfin, ìtọ́jú ìlera tó dájú wà lọ́dọ̀ àwọn akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ oníṣègùn ìlera ní àwọn ilé ìwòsàn tí ìjọba fọwọ́ sí. Ṣé o ní ìsun ẹ̀jẹ̀ púpọ̀ bí? Ìsàlẹ̀ inú dídùn tó lágbára, ibà tàbí kí ó máa rẹ̀ ọ́ lẹ́yìn tí oyún bá jábọ́ lára rẹ, tàbí ìfarapa nínú oyún? Jọ̀wọ́ wá ìrànlọ́wọ́ ìlera lọ́wọ́ akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ oníṣègùn ìlera lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀.
Ìlera rẹ, ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ, ọjọ́ iwájú rẹ ń tàn. Ìkéde wá láti ọwọ́ Albarka Health Spring Foundation. Tọ́jú ara rẹ o.
o. My IBEDC meter unit don finish now. See bad time o. To go kill buy token now go stress me well.
Why you dey worry like that? Just use iRecharge.
Are you recharge? How that one take work?
Simple. Download the iRecharge app from App Store or Play Store and pay your IBEDC bill or buy prepaid token instant. You can also dial *6606*1 on your phone.
Sharp like that.
Even better, your IBEDC meter now gets permanent bank account number. Just do one bank transfer to the account number and receive your token or pay your bill within seconds. Or visit www.irecharge.ng. Make you start today.
iRecharge. Convenience. Accessibility.
Tell me, are you ready?
Tá a bá ṣiṣẹ́ látọjọ́ Monday káwá fi weekend wá jẹ̀gbádùn lágbóṣágbó kò lẹ́jọ́ nù. Ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ó jẹ́ sílé gbùgà ọmọ sórí máa fi ṣe àpá wọn.
Ètò tó ń múlùú dùn lórí Lagelu 96.7 FM túnbọ̀ ọ̀nà àrà yọ lẹ́kọ̀tún ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Friday láago kan ọ̀sán pẹ̀lú Kọ́láwọlé Adéníyì Kọ́ládẹ́x International ni yóò máa gbé wa kiri lágbóṣágbó. Abala àkọ́kọ́ labala ó wà ń bẹ̀ tá a ti máa sọ̀rọ̀ lórí àwọn nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lágbo àríyá. Abala ìkejì labala pẹ́pẹ́dẹ̀ abala tó máa sọ nípa onírúurú ọ̀ṣọ́ tá a lè máa jù tá a lè máa tẹ́ lágbo ó wà ń bẹ̀. Abala kẹta ẹ̀wẹ̀wẹ̀ ní abala ẹ̀ ọ́dà níbẹ̀ lẹ́tí máa béèrè onírúurú oúnjẹ tẹ́ nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí tẹ́ fẹ́ jẹ ní pati. Ẹ pàdé Kọ́láwọlé Adéníyì Kọ́ládẹ́x International lọ́jọ́ Friday ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí láago kan ọ̀sán. Ó máa ta lẹ́nu bíi noodles 100 naira pẹ̀lú àtàrodo 1000. Ó wà ńbẹ̀. Ó máa super.
To care for those who once cared for us is one of the highest honors. To therefore give highest care to our elderly, Emerald Comfort Home is your sure bet. Oh yes, established to provide total care for our aged parents, the elderly. From time to time, Emerald Comfort Zone is your trusted allies. Ìtọ́jú àgbà ṣe kókó ṣe pàtàkì. Bó ṣe wá wù yín lọ́kàn láti ṣètọ́jú arúgbó yín. Ṣùgbọ́n táàyè ò sí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ gẹ́lẹ́ lẹ ṣe máa jàǹfààní ẹ̀ ní Emerald Comfort Home. Wọ́n mọ̀ ntarúgbó ń fẹ́, wọ́n mú oúnjẹ tó yẹ wọ́n mọ̀ àsìkò tó yẹ kí wọ́n gbà tọ́jú tó fi mú àyẹ̀wò ìlera lóòrèkóòrè wọ́n mọ irúfẹ́ eré tarúgbó ń ṣe wọ́n sì mọ àsìkò tó yẹ kí wọ́n nọra. Emerald Comfort Home ọ̀pọ̀ èròjà ìtọ́jú arúgbó ló wà ńlẹ̀ gẹ́lẹ́ bí wọ́n ti ṣe lókè òkun. Ẹ kàn sí Emerald Comfort Home lónìí ní Ajinde 1 Road 2 Junction beside Transformer off Liberty Academy Road Akala Expressway Ibadan. Please call 090-7895-7698. Email emeraldcomforthome@gmail.com. Emerald Comfort Home. Exceptional care in a place you can trust.
ẹ̀yin tí pápá àpá mi náà ti gbogbo yín lẹ mọ̀ pé zuri ló ṣe kíni zuri ló lọ kọ́ṣọ́kọ́yọ̀kọ̀tọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí gbogbo yín ṣe mọ̀ wípé iná dídá ò rọrùn látòrí gígé àlùbọ́sà lílọ edé lẹ́yìn náà ìbànújẹ́ pé ṣé oúnjẹ náà yóò dára ṣé oúnjẹ náà yóò dùn ṣùgbọ́n látìgbà tí mo ti ń lo ohun ìsebẹ̀ zuri ni àkókò ibi ìdáná ti di àkókò ayẹyẹ fún mi. Pẹ̀lú díẹ̀ zuri oúnjẹ mi máa ń dùn òórùn rẹ̀ sì máa ń dùn gan ni. Zuri ló lọkọ sẹ́ẹ̀ ṣọkọyọkọ̀tọ̀ ó ṣe kíni. Ó ṣọ́ọ̀kì. Zuri wà ní gbogbo ọjà àti ṣọ́ọ̀bù káàkiri Nàìjíríà ní irú ṣíkì, jọ̀lọ́ọ̀fù, bíìfù àti classic. Zuri ló ṣe kíni. Zuri ló lọkọ. Ó ṣe ìṣàì.
Make your cooking fun.
All right, we are back. It's 96.7 Lagelu FM. We are live on Facebook. Lamidi Adewale Latif, thank you. Jesh Komar, many thanks to you. Abiodun Yilade, well done, Mr. Pius.
Yes,
we don't know any candidates of NDC in Ibadan Southeast local government. All right, that's a question there. Ibadan Southeast said they are yet to know the candidate of, that very local government. Oladele Sunday Muiwa, good evening. God bless Ibadan land. God bless all your states. Bless Nigeria. Lovely program. More wisdom to you. All right, join us live on Facebook, Lagelu FM 96.7. We are live streaming now. The Guba candidates of NDC, Nigeria Democratic Congress, is live in the studios of Lagelu FM. And we'll have live in the studios of Lagelu FM Honorable Hakeem Adebola Yusuf, MNI. You are welcome once again, sir.
Thank you very much, Victor.
Sir, you were once in the PDP, later ADP, ADC and now NDC, where you secured the Guba ticket. We'd like to know, the electorate would also like to know how positioned you are to wrestle power with the big parties like APC, APM, and even ADC. Even your party billboard is nowhere to be found across your state. How positioned are you? NDC is nowhere. I mean, the billboard is nowhere. We can't find any NDC. How positioned are you? We have big parties. They are ready. They are battle ready for this election.
I don't want to mention specific names, but some of the names you mentioned are not big parties anyway. But I don't want to mention names. I don't want to create any unnecessary tension. Billboards don't win elections.
Billboard don't win elections. All right.
And like some people asked me at the beginning of the year and said, guy Jakashi billboards, and I said, very soon many billboards will expire. There was a rush of billboards January, February, March. By April, we knew the people who were going to play in the Super League. And then the people who were going to play in the Pro League. So billboards, the time will come. Yes, everybody will say, we are doing awareness rallies. Elections are decided maybe 2 weeks before election. Many people, even with my level of political experience and sagacity, I once stood one election, presidential election, and it took me almost 5 minutes to decide which presidential candidate I was going to vote for. And that was very, very recently. I was still like, who will I vote for? So billboards, the time for billboards are not ready. INEC has said you cannot start campaigning until September. So
September.
Yeah, August for the National
Presidential
Assembly.
National Assembly.
And so
Yorùbá ní pé ẹni yàrá lògùn gbé.
Láyé àtijọ́.
Ṣé pé láyé àtijọ́ tún nìyẹn?
You see, Oyara, nice, but the experience we've had on the field is that some people have won the election in the last 2 weeks of elections. Some have won in the last 1 week of elections. So whether you galvanize now and make everything, then maybe one rainfall happens and they say, Arakonson Victor Ladibo. So it all happens. So it's elections, you have to carefully plan what you're doing. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. I remember, look at these World Cup finals that just happened. And somebody said, can you imagine how unfair this world is? That two teams that couldn't beat ordinary Cape Verde in regulation time are the ones that are playing the finals. And then France and England that used a lousy strategy in the semi-finals are now scoring 6 goals in the third place match.
That's true.
You understand? But Spain that won the World Cup only needed a goal. So, like somebody always said, it would say an election is not a 100-meter dash. It is a marathon. So some people will run and burn out. Then you are looking at, okay.
They will run and burn out.
Then you now look at it and say, okay. And you will just be like picking up. And at the end of the marathon, the person that started making a lot of noise, at the end of the day, Wama will laying long. And it's like, in fact, sometimes what to collapse out of the race, and the winner wins.
All right, politics is local. We all know politics is local. Elections, you said the other time, elections are not won through billboards.
Yeah.
And elections are not won on social media as well, but through grassroots engagement. Yeah. Yes, your party is new across Nigeria, even here in Oyo State, where we have 33 local government areas with about 5 zones, the Barakpas, the Oyos, the Ogbomoshos, the Okiogwani Ibadan here. We'd like to know how structured is NDC Oyo State? Do you see your party winning this election? Let's talk about the structure. How strong is your party?
We are strong because we have very, very brilliant minds in NDC. And that is what you did first. It is the people first. Of course, the people are the structure. And once you start with
the people are the structure.
Yeah, people is the structure. The structure is not like wọ́n kọ́ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ síbi kì í ṣe lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ní jẹ́ structure èèyàn ló ń jẹ́ structure. So what we are doing is we are populating the party. We are looking at our candidates. Who are you? What do you do? We are looking at the best of people. Then we are all going to say, okay, now we are finished with INEC due diligence.
Okay.
Now let us go to, this is what we are going to be doing on the field. You go and do this, you go and do that. So it's a team approach, and we are doing it as a mass attack, mass defense kind of thing. So we're actually building. We know we have the challenge that we're a very, very new party. We know that we are coming late into, we came in late into the day, into the elections, just a few weeks to the primaries and everything. But when you have intellect behind you, you know that you can actually cross. You cannot cross a ditch in short steps. So you have to put a plank across the ditch so that you can cross it, or you put a girder, like the military will call it, across the ditch and cross it. Then you come back and build a bridge. So that's what we're doing.
So across the 5 zones,
that's
the structure is there.
Yeah, the structure is.
You are building the structure.
We are building the structure.
Election is about 6 months.
Like I told you, a lot of things can happen in 6 months. Like they say in politics, a lot can happen in 24 hours. I've had people who some few weeks ago were celebrating and singing and dancing, and today I think their blood pressure has been on the rise. So that is politics for you. So, but you have to keep doing what you're doing. You know the fable of the tortoise. A tortoise stood one day and said he was going to climb a tree. And everybody kept saying, legungi, japa, subu. But the tortoise kept, in its slow pace, it kept climbing. And people wondered, how could a tortoise climb a tree? And they discovered the tortoise was deaf. So when everybody was telling it that, legun, mashubu, he was just moving. He was just focused on the task at hand. So NDC is focused on the task of winning the election.
But power is not served a la carte.
That's why we know.
You have to fight for it.
That's why
you have to work for it.
That is why,
if possible, you grab it and you run with it.
Well, people have grabbed. Grabbing. We
are in the system of grabbing.
Grabbing works once in a while, but you know, Oyo State politics has always been interesting, and we have seen people grab. And when they thought they grabbed a golden vase, they discovered that it was just baruf that they grabbed. So it happens. So you see, it's consistent work. Like you've said, it's consistent work. It's hard work. It's not going to be as easy as all these Dogon Torenchi that I'm blowing here. It's not going to be easy as all this grammar that I'm blowing. But like I was telling some of my colleagues yesterday, I said, you know what? After this INEC thing is done, all of us have sleepless nights for the next big 5
work.
months. Yes, for the next 5 months. I was telling them, I said, our days 24 hours are not going to be enough anymore. If I, like this afternoon now on my way here, I forgot I gave some people a 1 o'clock appointment somewhere. And it was at that point that I realized that I gave about 3 people appointments that I couldn't meet even if I was flying a plane or a helicopter. And it was all around the same time because we had so many things to be doing at the same time. So that's how it's going to be.
So you are set?
We're set for it. I'm a low epitone.
Honorable Akeem Adebola Yusuf, MNI, is set. Is the Guba candidate of NDC or your state. Join us live on Facebook, Lagelu FM 96.7. We are live. We'll go on a very short commercial break and we'll be back soon.
Wọ́n tún bẹ̀rẹ̀. Wọ́n lè ṣaláì má panilẹ́rìn lákòókò àpéjọpọ̀ ìtakùrọ̀sọ orí ìlà mọ̀lẹ́bí mi. Ó tiẹ̀ da ohun tí gbogbo wọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí ni mò ń sè. Ó náà ni àmì ìdánimọ̀ mi ti ṣe Maggi native jollof rice. Ìtọ́wò ẹ̀kan lásán, ara yìí kankan ò sí lẹ́yìn ẹ̀.
Maggi Star tá a ṣe látara ẹ̀wà sóyà, àlùbọ́sà adùn chili àti kànáfùrù.
Oúnjẹ alẹ́ ti délẹ̀, ẹ máa bọ̀ jẹ́jẹ́ tàbí kí ẹ má wá rárá.
Maggi Star yóò sọ gbogbo oúnjẹ tá a ṣe dohun ara ọ̀tọ̀. Yóò sì tún sọ àkókò náà dàkókò mánigbàgbé.
ètì yín mélòó gbogbo èèyàn pínlẹ̀ ọ̀yọ́ Whitestone souvenir ló rán mi sí yín lórí gbogbo èèyàn tó ti ìlú kan wọ̀lú ìbàdàn tẹ́ nìkan rẹ ṣe tẹ́ sì nílò souvenir lóríṣiríṣi tó jẹ́ original pọ́nbélé tẹ́ lè lò nínú ilé tẹ́ lè fi sẹ̀bùn fáwọn onínáwó gbogbo lọ́jọ́ ayẹyẹ wọn bí àríyá àgbéyàwó òkú àgbà ọjọ́ bí ìsílé àti fún àwọn ọmọdé ká sọ díẹ̀ kẹ́ lè mọ̀ pọ́ jàgídí yapa high quality stone mix blender yàrá tí ń bẹ lórí stone mix blender wa o stone mix yam panda
àsọ̀sùdìyànlẹ́yọ̀ sọ́kà
back to school items souvenir bags high quality stainless pots tí doctor recommend pé ká máa lò nírú àsìkò yìí present iron àwọn ògbàlódé lóríṣiríṣi abọ́mọ̀fọ́ serving dish rechargeable fans gbogbo irinṣẹ́ tó wúlò fẹ́yìn kẹ́tìrà solar fan ohun èlò ní kitchen àti nínú ilé ó sì wò yín ká bá yín set up kitchen yín a tún lè bá yín ṣe tí gbogbo kọ́lọ̀ ó sì jọra ń kulẹ̀lẹ̀ for the original souvenir gbéra ńlẹ̀ máa lọ sí Whitestone souvenir ìdí àpẹ́ Odùduwà building directly opposite NNPC filling station ìdí àpẹ́ Ìbàdàn kó rajà lọ́pọ̀ ó lè pè 08069134989 08069134989 Whitestone souvenirs débi ọ̀rajà.
2 years ago, the biggest radio raffle hit we always This been turning to weeks, weeks turning to months. Just like yesterday when you start, cashier don dey put the money inside the hands of people wey bold, wey get the courage, wey get the mind to dare. This month of July, cashier they celebrate 2 years of a better payout to lucky winners them. Watch out as we visit a location when near you this week where you go fit play 3 to get 30 entries. Play 1 for 5 entries and even save. You fit tell your friend or family member and then go get 1 free entry. We're gonna share over 50 billion naira this is July. Eat like your Iboko. No way to no slow down. If you want play on top of Splash FM, na star 347 star 1004 star 1 hash. If you want play for Lagelu FM, na star 347 star 1004 star 2 hash. On your website www.cashier.ng. Remember, say you must be 18 years and above to play this cashier. Cashier 2 years anniversary. Shorty cashier, naughty cashier.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bride and groom are about to cut the cake.
It's about to go down.
Wait!
My love, wetin happen?
Before I marry you, the TV where you promise, the fridge nko, where e dey? Washing machine nko, will I be using my hands to wash clothes in 2026?
Cancel this wedding. Relax, everybody. Who said I must buy everything once? I use CDK. CDK? Yes, so I dey pay small. Fridge, washing machine, even solar system. Now CDK.
So all those things don't already dey house?
Abba, since last month.
Pastor, continue the wedding.
Walk on down, join together. Why stress yourself? Get phones, TVs, solar appliances, furniture, and more on CDK. Pay small. Zero interest, normal market price. Download CDK today. Telephone 0707 454 3005.
CDK, pay small, live big. Àtúngbé kàndé o, Golden Chance Lotto Vogue la gbé dòde.
Golden Chance Lotto Vogue má sùn péye gbéra ńlẹ̀ má gọra ẹ̀ mú nọ́mbà kàlà ọ̀là tó lá ó di mímúṣẹ ta Golden Chance Lotto Vogue géèmù àárọ̀ kùtù ta porúkọ rẹ̀ ní Vogue Golden Chance Lotto Vogue ní gbogbo àárọ̀ ọjọ́ àǹfààní wà fún ọ láti jẹ owó tabua ìwọ sá ti ta Golden Chance Lotto Vogue tata jẹ kẹrin ọpẹ kẹ àǹfààní ibẹ̀ ni pé tó o bá jẹ nínú èyí ó wù àwọn géèmù wa o lè gba winnings ní èyíkéyìí Golden Chance Lotto payment center wa kìlọ̀ tún dúró dè lọ sí èyíkéyìí Golden Chance Lotto kiosk tó wà ládùúgbò rẹ Golden Chance Lotto Vogue owó àárọ̀ kùtù foli high early morning early cash ṣáájú aago 9 kọjá ìṣẹ́jú 15 òwúrọ̀ aago 9 àbọ̀ àárọ̀ ló gbé sí kò sí mọ̀gòmọ́gò ta Golden Chance Lotto Vogue kó darapọ̀ máwọn ẹbí olóríire Golden Chance Lotto.
Golden Chance Lotto Vogue la gbé dòde.
Gbogbo ọmọ ológo pátá tí yín mélòó ọ̀nà àbáyọ sí fẹ́ni tí ò lè gbàdúrà wọnú ògo.
Ṣebí nítorí ògo ni o
ìdí rèé tí ọlọ́run reverend pf wá fi ń pe gbogbo ènìyàn síbi ìpàdé àdúrà lágbára sunday mẹ́rìnlá 14 sunday prayer service lẹ́ẹ̀tọ́ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ sunday on the 28th of june tí ó parí ní sunday on the 20th of september 2026 bẹ̀rẹ̀ látago mẹ́jọ àárọ̀ sí méjìlá àbọ̀ sàn ní sunday ọ̀sẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan ní gbọ̀ngàn sọ́jí ńlá wa christ revival miracle church kremik tó ń bẹ ní number 7 reverend pf wá christian lẹ́yìn st louis college adéyẹmọ layout malete nìbàdàn tí àkòrí rẹ̀ jẹ́ ìdápadà wọnú ògo o ti ń gbàdúrà ọjọ́ pẹ́ o ti pòyì orí òkè àti wọnú ògo wọ́n ti fẹ́ sọ ẹ́ lẹ́nu kí ló dé tó fi ṣiṣẹ́ fún ẹlòmíì jẹ tí wọ́n sì ń sẹ́rú ògo àkókò tó kún yóò dé bá ìwọ náà darapọ̀ máwọn èèyàn mímọ́ nínú àdúrà sunday mẹ́rìnlá yìí ká yóò fowó kọ tuntun pé ìṣẹ̀dá rẹ̀ bíi ti jacob àti jabesi inú ìwé mímọ́ àgbọ́tígbàgbé joseph sínú ọgbà ẹ̀wọ̀n olúwa sì rántí rẹ̀ ó wọnú ògo lọ ọ̀pọ̀ ránṣẹ́ ọlọ́run alàyè lọ́lọ́run ó lò fún ọ tí bàbá wa nínú olúwa reverend pf owó àti reverend mrs c òwò wa tó gbàdúrà súre fún ọ ṣáyò tí mọ̀ pé nínú àdúrà lágbára sunday mẹ́rìnlá yìí èmi ò rí tèmi ṣe o ẹ gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ lórúkọ jésù.
ojú ológun bá rí o nítorí ògo ni.
wọ́n tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ n ò lè ṣaláì má panilẹ́rìn lákòókò àpéjọpọ̀ ìtakùrọ̀sọ orí ìlà mọ̀lẹ́bí mi ó tiẹ̀ da ohun tí gbogbo wọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí ni mò ń sè. ó náà ni àmì ìdánimọ̀ mi ti ṣe Maggi native jollof rice. ìtọ́wò ẹ̀kan lásán ara yìí kankan ò sí lẹ́yìn ẹ̀.
Maggi star tá a ṣe látara ẹ̀wà sóyà àlùbọ́sà adùn chili àti kànáfùrù.
oúnjẹ alẹ́ ti délẹ̀ ẹ máa bọ̀ jẹ́jẹ́ tàbí kí ẹ má wà rárá.
Maggi star yóò sọ gbogbo oúnjẹ tá a ṣe dohun ara ọ̀tọ̀ yóò sì tún sọ àkókò náà dàkókò mánigbàgbé.
Together.
All right, it's 96.7 Lagelu FM, which way Nigeria. It's Naija Today, and we are reaching you live on 96.7 Lagelu FM. You can share this very program on Facebook. Share this very program. Love this very program. We'd like to also have your comments. Michael Anderson, good evening, Mr. Pius. Welcome on board. Your guests need to create more awareness first. All right, thank you. Ogbeni Odeyemi Omokure, thank you. Reverend Bumi Thomas, JP. We are proud of you, sir. All right. That's the Guba candidate.
Years after independence, we still find it.
The Guba candidate of NDC, Nigeria Democratic Congress, or your state, Honorable Hakeem Adebola Yusuf, MNI. You are welcome once again, sir.
Thank you very much, Victor.
So, from the information I gathered, there are this division in the NDC, and this very division is between the obedient movement and the NDC leadership. You are the Guba candidate. I would like to know, how do you want to unite this? How do you want to unite them, the leadership, one side, and the obedience?
Thank you very much, Victor. I don't even see it as a problem. I just see it as, like we'll say, there are so many ways you skin a cat. And one, the obedient movement, I will always respect them for their energy. They have a lot of energy. They have a lot of drive. And like I said, you also have a lot of young citizens in the obedience movement. So they want Nigeria to be fantastic yesterday.
Wow.
Not even tomorrow. They can't wait. We are all wasting time. So I understand that mindset in the obedience movement. In the party administration, in the political administration of the party, things have to, they see that things have to follow in a particular way. There has to be some order. There has to be, like I said, we're going through INEC due diligence. You want to be sure, because you know that you have enemies at the door, hoping that you'll make a mistake and say, we have caught them. Now they cannot contest. Now we can disqualify. So what we have are two people, both have the same intentions. We want to win the elections. As an administrator and a technocrat, what you know is that you have to understand there is energy on this side, there is let me say process on this side, and you have to marry the two together.
energy and process coming together.
They must come together. So my responsibility, once we are done with the INEC due diligence, which should end by Sunday, once we are done with the due diligence, I've started initiating meetings. I've even had some meetings with some of the obedient, some key figures in the obedience movement and the obedience movement, and we're also doing that. And funny enough, even in my own team, I have representation from the obedience movement in my team.
Wow.
But because we are keeping everything lying there and say, let us marry the two sides. Let's keep building let's build tactically so that we don't run foul of anything and don't run into any headwind. So maybe some don't even know that I am obedient. In fact, one of my key resource people is an obedient member.
Wow.
You know, in fact, maybe the person that I rely on most in a particular line of things. And so when the time comes, they will see that, yes, I'm the kind of person, and you know, banking gives you the opportunity to meet every type of public. Everybody banks.
Everybody banks. So
students, teachers, lecturers, doctors, lawyers, military men, everybody. So you are used to different kinds of personalities. And throughout my banking career, my younger staff were always my strength, because they can think at the speed at which my brain works. So I'm like, okay, you have to give me this. I know that this other man who is a process person, because of age and experience, will say, buy Lashin Shekini. I will say, okay, well, I'm and you these ones that have energy, give me this energy that will bring this other side up. So we just say, decelerate to 80%. You that you are accelerate a little, and then we'll balance everything up.
Wow, that's the Guba candidate NDC or your state. So just as we all know, there are political parties formed to trade. They are just there to win elections. Now, there is news making round that your party is not really serious about winning elections, especially here in Oyo State. That your party is working for APC. And it happened during the 2023 election where Labour Party worked for PDP. It happened. We all saw it.
That was the Labour Party.
The Labour Party. So we'd like to hear from you.
Okay,
are you also out to trade?
Let me give you my personal experience. You know, I was the governorship candidate of the ADP in 2020.
Yeah, I'm aware.
And the APC tried to have an arrangement with me, and I said no.
Perhaps ADP was not popular then, unlike Labour Party.
It was popular. I had APC talked to me from their board of trustees, not even from Oyo State. PDP talked to me from the highest level in the state.
Don't you need money?
It's not about money. It is about wanting to make a change in society. So when some people, I've had this thing from someone, I said, see, if I didn't trade when I was in a less strong party, why would I trade when I'm in a party that has a chance to win elections? And that's why we're doing this. You see, when you think it is all about money, then you will be a complete disgrace to future generations. Because we were just talking about the obedience movement. What are they looking for? They're looking for hope. They're looking for the kind of leadership that assures them that there will be a better future. So you want to go and collect money and denigrate their hopes? You want to tell them that, see, all this energy, all these things you are going to be, you just want to use it to make money. If you make that kind of money, honestly, you will not have any meaningful thing that you do with that money. And that's why I respect Mr. Peter Obi. You'll see that he stays committed.
Yeah.
It's always difficult.
Very committed.
It's always difficult to stay committed. In fact, I've had my own friends call me fools. Last elections, we had a meeting with another party, and it was a meeting that they even used security apparatus to compel us to have the meeting. And I had the meeting, and we left, and the people who followed me, you should have asked for money. And I said, do you think we're doing this for the money? We're not doing this for the money. We're doing this because we want a better life for our children. I want to be an old man, and I don't have to be chased about by young people because I was a bad person. That should be generation in Loba Nigeria. I've said that to an elder years back. I won't want that said to me. So we're not going to be trading, and they know. And that is the problem a lot of people have, because we're not going to be trading. And I'm putting it out here that we're doing this because we want to govern, because we want to run Oyo State and Nigeria as a better place that our children will be proud of. That all those who are living abroad, who have jackpot, will come home visiting, and they will be beckoning to their cousins and younger ones to come abroad, and they will tell them that don't worry, Nigeria is good. Are we going to empty the country? Who is going to treat the rest of us who go? If we and I jackpot, who is going to? Our parents going to jackpot with us? Are we going to jackpot with our extended families? So we must stay in and fix Nigeria. It's a responsibility. It's a divine call. Otherwise, then we have no business giving back to children, because we'll be giving back to them to live in chaos and danger.
Wow.
So I'm telling everybody, this is not for trading. This is
so NDC is not trading with either APC or
nobody
or APM.
We are not even trading with BCS.
So you are not trading with either of these two big parties.
Nobody.
They are big parties. They have the money. They have the financial strength.
Big. What are they big on? They are big on. They got big by impoverishing.
Their structure is solid.
They got big by impoverishing the people. They got big by democratizing poverty. They didn't democratize well-being. They didn't democratize welfare. The people are still, in fact, the people are poorer than they were. How much are you buying lunch? How much did you buy your lunch this afternoon? How much did you buy your lunch 5 years ago?
So how do you see President Tinubu's policies?
His policies, I say, he is doing too much, too soon, without even looking back at the effects of what he's doing.
And too much and too soon.
Yes, and that's what you look at him and say, sir, you talk about our economic policies are working. For whom? The Nigerians that you say the economic policies are working for are dying of hunger. And the only thing we can tell them is go and do 10,000 naira kuli business. How much profit will you make from 10,000 akara business? You won't even make 2,000 naira a day. It's not even up to minimum wage. That minimum wage of 70,000 naira that we talk about cannot even take a worker to work. Because the average cost of transportation now, except you are living next door to your office, your average cost of transportation now will be like 1,000 naira at the minimum, no matter how close. And very many workplaces are not in the places where people live. So you'll be spending like 2,000 naira a day, of course, on transport.
Of course.
If you work 22, 25 days a month, that's like 50,000 naira out of your 70,000. Will that person not eat? Will that person not wear clothes?
So President Tinubu is not fair with his policies.
No, his policies are not fair. His policies are killing the people, not improving their lives. No matter what you want to do, no matter how urgent, how bad the economy is, you must always remember that it is always about the masses.
About the masses.
And that masses, you must think about the lowest one of the masses, always.
The poorest of the poor.
Because one day he recently said he hasn't seen the poverty people are talking about. You can't see the poverty in Aso Rock. This man is a very, very ultra comfortable man. He cannot see that poverty. People who have that poverty cannot come within 5 kilometers of his presence. But they should think. I always tell people, just remember, when you just think of the minimum wage, back then they would say, oh, my take-home pay does not take me home. Now, that minimum wage cannot even take you to the work that will pay the minimum
So we have
wage.
only 1 minute. Time is fast spent. A lot of calls coming in, but we can't pick any other. We are going to call you again during the campaign period. So what are you telling the good people of your states? And also, what are you telling NDC as a party?
Yeah, I'm telling the good people of your state that on my honor, and on the integrity of the Nigeria Democratic Congress. We are promising good, responsible, and future-ready governance for the people of Oyo State. To my party members and my colleagues, candidates at various levels, and all the stakeholders in our party, I urge all of us, let us all work together. This is a winnable election. We're going to win it. And I won't say so many things because I'm on air, but have the confidence in God and in our abilities that we're winning the elections.
All right, that's the Guba candidate of... That's the governorship candidate of NDC, Nigeria Democratic Congress, Oyo State, Honorable Akeem Adebola Yusuf, MNI. Thank you for coming, sir.
Thank you very much, Victor, for having me.
We are going to call you once again. Campaign starts next month. We are going to invite you once again. We appreciate you so much.
I'll be very happy to be here again.
All right, I'm Victor Pius. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.
Nigeria, so Nigeria won't die.